hands, and I placed within you a strength greater than you realize. Before you were born, I knew the path you would walk, the challenges you would face, and the victories you would achieve. Nothing that happens in your life is beyond my sight. Trust that I am with you in every step, and remember that the strength you seek lies within you because it comes from me. I have placed courage in your heart, wisdom in your mind, and the power of endurance in your spirit. There are times when the road feels long and the burdens heavy, but do not forget that I am the one who strengthens you. Even in moments when you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me, and I will carry you through. The world may try to tell you that strength is only found in power, in status, or in physical might. But true strength, my son, comes from the heart, a heart rooted in love, faith, and resilience. You possess that strength. You carry the potential to rise above every obstacle, not by your own efforts alone, but through the strength I provide you. When you face adversity, know that I am shaping you. Just as fire refines gold, challenges refine your character and draw out the greatness I have placed within you. Embrace these moments, for they are not meant to break you but to build you, to reveal the depth of the strength I have already given you. Remember my promise. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. I am your source of strength, and in me, you will find the courage to face every storm, the wisdom to navigate every trial, and the peace to endure every season. In times of uncertainty, when you feel lost or unsure of your next step, seek me. Call on me, and I will answer. I am your guide, and I will light the path before you. You do not have to rely on your own understanding, for my ways are higher than yours, and I have plans for you, plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. Never underestimate the power of the small steps you take each day. Every effort, no matter how insignificant it may seem, builds upon the foundation of strength I have laid in you. Persevere in faith, and you will see the fruit of your labor in due time. I will renew your strength when you grow weary, and I will give you rest when you are burdened. When you feel isolated or alone, remember that you are never truly by yourself. I am your constant companion, your refuge, and your strength. In the quiet moments when the world seems overwhelming, come to me. Be still in my presence, and let my peace fill your heart. I am always near, and I will never forsake you. You are not defined by your struggles or your failures. You are defined by the strength of your faith, your ability to rise after every fall, and your trust in me. I have called you to be strong and courageous, for I am with you wherever you go. Fear not the future, for I am already there. I hold you in my hands, and I have given you everything you need to overcome. So, my son, take heart. Lift your head high and walk in the confidence of who you are, a beloved child of the Almighty, a warrior of faith, and a vessel of my strength. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but you are never without my power, my love, or my guidance. In times of great need, remember that my grace is sufficient for you. In your moments of greatest weakness, I will be your strength. You will soar on wings like eagles, you will run and not grow weary, you will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. I have made you for this, and I will see you through every challenge. Stand firm in the strength I have given you. Fear no evil, for I am with you. Be bold in the face of adversity, for my spirit lives within you. And above all, know that I am with you, always. My beloved son, I want you to understand something deep in your soul. You were made in my image, and that means within you lies the reflection of my strength, my love, and my endurance. Every moment you feel weak or unsure of your ability to overcome, I am there to remind you that your strength is not limited to what you can see, feel, or even comprehend. Your strength flows from me, an infinite source that never runs dry. There will be times when you question whether you are enough, whether you have the strength to rise after falling or to push forward when the weight of life seems overwhelming. In those moments, remember that it is not by your own power that you will overcome, but through my strength within you. My word says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13. And this is a promise you can stand on every day of your life. You are not meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are not alone in your struggles or in your victories. I am here, every step of the way, offering you my strength when you feel yours fading. Remember when you are tired or discouraged, I am the one who gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 29. You can always come to me, and I will renew you. Consider a tree that stands firm through storms. Its roots run deep into the ground, securing it even when winds try to uproot it. Likewise, I have planted you deeply in my love, and your roots are anchored in me. When storms come, you may bend, but you will not break. You have been made to withstand the challenges that life brings, not through your own efforts, but through the power I have placed within you. Strength is not the absence of hardship, my son. Strength is found in how you respond to hardship. Every trial, every challenge, every difficulty you face is not a sign of weakness but an opportunity to reveal the strength I have placed in you. When you encounter adversity, know that I am refining you, molding you into the person I have called you to be. You are a work in progress, and I am the one shaping you with loving hands. I know you sometimes feel overwhelmed by the expectations placed on you, by others or by yourself. But hear me clearly. I do not demand perfection from you, only your trust. I want you to bring your burdens to me and allow me to help you carry them. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7. I care for you deeply, more than you can ever imagine. And I desire for you to experience freedom, not from struggle, but in struggle. I will show you how to walk through the fire without being burned, how to face the storm without being shaken. Do not be discouraged when things don't go as planned, or when life seems to take unexpected turns. I am the one who holds your future, and I promise that all things will work together for your good because you love me and are called according to my purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. What may seem like a setback is often a setup for something greater. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot yet see, and that my plan for you is one of hope, strength, and fulfillment. When you face opposition, when people misunderstand or mistreat you, remember that your strength comes not from their approval but from your identity in me. You are my son, and nothing can change that. No failure, no mistake, no moment of doubt can separate you from my love or my purpose for your life. I have chosen you, and I have called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 1. Your strength also lies in your ability to forgive. Sometimes the hardest battles you will fight are not external, but internal, battles of the heart and mind. When you feel wronged or betrayed, I ask you to forgive, not because it is easy, but because it is a reflection of the strength and grace I have shown you. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. It is a sign that you trust me to handle what you cannot, and that you believe in my justice and my mercy. There will be moments when you feel like the world is pressing in on you, when the noise of life becomes overwhelming, and when the weight of responsibility feels too heavy to bear. In those moments, I invite you to come to me. Rest in my presence. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. I want you to find peace in me, a peace that transcends understanding and strengthens you from the inside out. You have so much potential, so much strength, but it is not a strength you have to prove to anyone. You do not need to perform or strive to earn love or approval. You are already loved, completely and unconditionally, by me. The strength I have placed within you is not for the approval of man, but for the fulfillment of the purpose I have placed on your life. And that purpose is beautiful, unique, and powerful. When you wake each day, I want you to remember that you are stepping into a day filled with possibilities. You are stepping into a day where my grace is new, my strength is available, and my presence goes with you. No matter what challenges arise, you are equipped to handle them because I am with you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9. My son, my beloved, I have never left your side, and I never will. The strength you have sought in others or in the world is already within you because I dwell within you. Do not fear the road ahead, for I am guiding your steps. Do not fear your own weakness, for it is there that my strength is made perfect. Do not fear the future, for it is held in my hands. Remember always, you are strong because you are mine. You are never alone, and you are never without my power. Walk confidently, knowing that my strength is your strength, and in me, you will find the strength to overcome every obstacle, to endure every hardship, and to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. My dear son, I want to speak to you again about the strength I've given you, about the power that resides within you, even when you may not feel it, even when life makes you doubt. There is so much ahead for you, so much potential that you have yet to realize, and I am here to remind you of the unshakable foundation on which you stand. When I created you, I did so with purpose. You are no accident. The gifts, talents, and even the challenges you face are all part of a design meant to reveal who you are in me. Life can make you question your worth, but let me make it clear to you. You are valued beyond measure. Your worth is not based on what you do. Son, the strength I've placed in you is not about being the loudest or the strongest in the room. It's about quiet resilience, unshakable faith, and the courage to keep going, even when the way is hard. Think about the moments you've already overcome. There were times you thought you couldn't move forward, but look where you are now. You are still standing. Every battle you've faced, every tear you've shed, every struggle you've endured, those were moments that refined you, that made you stronger. You are stronger today than you were yesterday, and tomorrow, you'll be even stronger still, because I am constantly working within you, even in ways you cannot see. Do not be afraid to face the future. I know it is uncertain. I know it can feel daunting, but you are not walking into the unknown alone. I am already there, preparing the way, going ahead of you to ensure that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17. Even when you feel overwhelmed by the what-ifs and the unknowns of tomorrow, remember that I have already written your story. I know the beginning, the middle, and the end, and every chapter of your life serves a purpose in my grand design. You may feel, at times, that life is unfair, that others seem to have it easier, that their paths seem less complicated. But I want you to know that I am not interested in comparing you to anyone else. Your journey is unique. I am shaping you for something specific, something special. The strength you are building in the trials you face is being prepared for a greater calling that only you can fulfill. Trust me in this. There is nothing wasted in my plans. When you feel tired, when you feel like you can't go on, I want you to turn to me. Come to me, not just in moments of desperation, but in every moment. I long to be your source of strength, your well of living water that never runs dry. My word promises that those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31. This promise is for you, my son. I will renew you. I will lift you up when you feel you cannot take another step. Do not let fear dictate your choices. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. Fear will try to paralyze you, to make you doubt your abilities, to make you believe that you are not strong enough to overcome. But my spirit within you gives you power, not a temporary power that fades when challenges come, but a power that endures, that strengthens you from the inside out. You can face anything because my spirit lives in you. You might wonder, how do I access this strength? How do I find it when I feel so weak? The answer is simple, my son, remain close to me. Stay in my word. Let my truth wash over you every day, reminding you of who you are and who I am. Prayer is not just a time to ask me for help, it's a time to receive from me. It's a time to be filled with my peace, to be reminded that you are never alone. When you seek me, you will find me. I am always here, ready to strengthen you, to guide you, and to fill you with everything you need to face what lies ahead. Don't be discouraged by your weaknesses. I want you to understand that your weaknesses are not failures. They are opportunities for my strength to be made perfect in you. The Apostle Paul understood this when he wrote, "Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. Your weaknesses, your moments of doubt, your times of struggle, they are the very places where my power is most evident. When you can no longer rely on your own strength, that's when you will see me work in ways you never imagined. And remember, my son, you are never alone. You have a family in me. You have others around you who care for you and want to walk this journey with you. Don't isolate yourself when life gets hard. Reach out. Allow others to help you bear your burdens, as I have commanded in my word, Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. There is no shame in needing help. There is no shame in leaning on those who have placed in your life. Strength is not about standing alone, it's about standing together. I also want to remind you of something important. Rest is not weakness. In this world, people often believe that strength means constant activity, constant striving, constant doing. But I have designed you to both physically and spiritually. Just as I rested on the seventh day of creation, I call you to rest in me. Take time to breathe, to pause, to be refreshed. You are not less strong because you take time to rest. You're preparing yourself to continue the journey